On the way home from the studio, I walked in to I sat down for a drink or two. I didn't get there before she sat right there next to me. Was just drinking that drink so easily. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her over my vein. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics going up against the Colorado Rockies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Miguel Tejada. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go, and on the mound today, German Marquez. How about a scouting report on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to get underway. And here's the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson. On the ground. One up, one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And Ziggy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Miguel Tejada now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. One out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Jose Carrasco, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 out, space is empty. That one almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Tim Hudson. What do we need to know here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Dexter Fowler, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Hudson was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game. The 1-0. Fought off foul.
I loved watching him throw that complete game, Boog. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games. In 1998 alone, 3 different pitchers did it. He showed some rare stamina.
2-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one, and it remains 2-2. To the right side, Geloff. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And here it comes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Cut on and lifted in the air. Henderson sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Helton matched a homer in his last game. Todd Helton in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that is out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 0-2 now. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. Rockies are down quietly. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's some real power at the plate. Mark McGwire. Marquez back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it's off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Next up for the A's, Jason Giambi. A sliding stop. Nicely done for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. Not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's Miguel Andujar. And that's in there at the knees. McGwire takes his lead at third with one away. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
And here is Johnny Damon. Base hit and a run comes in.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 down. Here's the speedy catcher, Shea Langoliers. Big time power. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Two outs. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Larry Walker. The pitch. Walker goes 6 feet 3 inches, more than 2,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that skips into dirt. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And Rickey Henderson the grab.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. Next offering is downstairs. And that one in the air center field. Damon makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman,
Ezequiel Tovar now at the plate.
Tovar.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And a ground ball to first. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Batting eighth, center
First
fielder,
and second,
Brenton
2 outs. Brenton
Doyle.
Doyle digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much
That's 3.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
On to the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Zach Geloff.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And ball 1. That one ran inside, almost got him. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Rickey Henderson. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Going to the guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
1 out, base is empty. Miguel Tejada up next for the A's. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 1 out, nobody on. Jose Carrasco up next for the A's. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Now it's the power speed combo. Mark McGwire 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So up next, Jason Giambi. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. That one missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs, and it remains 2-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. One run across, and that one is off the top of the wall. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Now it's the DH, Miguel Andujar. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Now batting,
Well, clearly he
number
was ready to hit right
26.
there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Now here is Johnny Damon. Four runs already in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one ripped. That's back there. And out of here. Their third home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. German Marquez is done in this one, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
New
for
pitcher in the
Rockies,
game for the Rockies, Kyle Freeland.
Number 21.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the catcher to hit, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the A's 7 and the Rockies nothing.
Look at me, not measuring up how I want to be. Pleased with small things and downgrades, nothing had to be new to me. Sold out shows on the road.
Back here at Coors Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Now batting, number 24.
Dexter Fowler digging in for the Rockies. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner at first. And that one fouled off. And 1 and 2.
Outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up. Geloff. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, number 2.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Troy Trujillo. Fly to left his first time. Pulls that one foul. That clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Stallings stands at first with 1 out. The shortstop takes the ball. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Damon sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Todd Helton. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
Todd Helton.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know.
They get the force, and that ends the inning. So one left for Colorado, not going their way. It's 7-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Zach Geloff.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these A's really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your hitters came to do some damage.
Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Ground ball up the middle, loves it on the dive from his knees. The throw, got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, dude.
I got to be honest with you, I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems, and this one is just about as close as it gets.
So they decided against challenging the call at first, so he is out. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Now batting, number 4.
Miguel Tejada up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one.
Runner!
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball, and that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back, and that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Next up for the A's, Jose Carrasco. Ripped to third. Arenado to first in time. And there's 2 away. Mark McGwire, the next to hit.
Now batting.
It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 9-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
I'm just doing me, yeah. I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene, looking super clean. Tonight we gon' flex. I just got a check.
Well, this game isn't very close, Zingy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Zingy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Right through there for a strike. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Goes down looking. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Nolan Arenado.
That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
This one in the air, center field. Damon brings it in for the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the A's 9 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Freeland back to work. Swing and a foul out of play.
These Athletics, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Miguel Andujar up next for the A's.
Miguel Andujar.
Freeland, 31 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. Popped in the air, left field. Alcantara hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now
26.
Johnny Damon. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th. That one fouled off. The other way, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Man at first, Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
A couple of singles back to back. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Now here is Zach Geloff. Two on, 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You got that front foot down and pitch recognition.
Now pitching
Victor
for the
Vodnik
Rockies.
will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very, very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Stepping in, Ricky Henderson.
No,
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Two outs. Gets under it and pops it up. Tovar. Squeezes it, and that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 10 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now Ryan McMahon. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. His second homer of this series. It's 10-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Doyle batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball. Straight.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Over to Giambi. They get the out on Stallings. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Dexter Fowler. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 10-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Denver, now the number 2 hitter, Miguel
Leading off for the
Tejada.
Athletics, shortstop, number 4.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Angel Chevy getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Lawrence getting loose as well. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one down. Stepping in
Now
the long
batting,
ball threat,
number
Jose
33.
Carrasco. On the ground to the left. Arenado to first in time. 2 quick outs to
Now
open the top
batting,
of the 6th.
number 25.
2 down, base is empty. Mark McGwire up next for the A's. And there's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. The Athletics up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. So in now for Colorado, Troy Trujillo. Hudson ready to fire now. Out to short. Sends it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Ground ball right side. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Larry Walker. And a foul ball. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 10 and the Rockies 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from